I tried 5 businesses: freelancing, dropshipping, SMMA, crypto, even NFTs. I failed at 4 of them, but one finally worked out and changed everything. It wasn't luck or timing or some secret hack. It was seeing what I kept doing wrong and avoiding the same mistakes over and over again. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you the 3 reasons why your business is probably failing right now and how to fix that. I'll give you a 5-step framework for how to turn your business into a success. And I'll also show you how I'm running my current business model and how it makes me 50k a month. Whether you're in dropshipping, SMA, or thinking about starting, these principles apply to everything. Failure number 1, the time trap. I'm on Fiverr thinking I'm building an empire. My empire actually looks like this. February revenue $940. Hours worked 186. Hourly rate $5. The real problem wasn't the money, it was the endless revisions keeping me up until 3 a.m. for clients who treated my work like a cheap commodity. One even negotiated over $50 logo for days and then ghosted me. But the real problem wasn't money here. It was that the harder I worked, the less valuable my work felt. Every client wanted 10 tiny changes, every project dragged on for days, and every quick logo turned into a week of back and forth. I thought I was building a business, but what I was really building is another job, one where I had hundreds of bosses instead of one. And that's when it really hit me. People don't pay based on how hard you work, they pay based on how big the result feels and how easy it looks to get there. My freelance business was the opposite. Small result, huge effort. Long hours, tiny payoff. If you can't charge more without your clients flinching, it's not because you're bad, it's because they don't see what you do as special. You're stuck in a grind that drains you dry. Failure number 1, the controlled illusion, dropshipping. January 2020, everyone's locked inside, e-commerce is exploding. TikTok's error saying I made 50k dropshipping last month. I decided to try, why not? Week number 1, I found a product. Week number 2, I built a store. Week number 3, I actually do $2,000 in sales. For a second, I thought I made it, but week 4, everything collapsed. I woke up to an email from PayPal, account frozen. I wasn't even 18 yet, and suddenly all the money I made was gone. But the truth is, PayPal wasn't what killed my business. It just exposed the real problem. I never actually controlled anything. The product controlled by a supplier in China, the traffic controlled by Facebook, the payments controlled by PayPal, delivery controlled by shipping companies, the customer experience controlled by everyone else except me. I built a business that could disappear overnight, and it really did. That's when I learned one of the biggest lessons in business. If you don't control at least half of what your product is made, sold, and delivered, you don't own a business. You are just borrowing one until someone pulls the plug. And that's exactly what dropshipping is. Failure number 3, the commodity trap, SMMA. By end of 2020, I realized I needed a service business, something real, something I could actually control. So I started SMMA. I watched the courses, built the system, and started sending emails. Hi, name, I noticed your business could use help with Facebook ads. Does that sound familiar to you? It should, because about 400,000 other people were sending the same exact template. I would open my inbox every morning, send 100 more emails, and wait. Days would pass, no replies. When someone finally did answer, it was never about results, it was about the price. We already have someone doing that, can you beat their rate? And that's the line that hit me hard. I wasn't a strategist, I wasn't a partner. I was just another vendor they could swap out next week. And that's the commodity trap. When clients can't tell the difference between you and everyone else, they default to the cheapest option. And that's exactly what happened. And that's when I learned, if a client can't explain why you are different, you are not different. So I stopped pitching Facebook ads. I started leading with specific results, like doubling leads for a client in 60 days. The more specific I got, the faster people trusted me, because clarity is value. Failure number 4, the speculation trap, crypto, NFTs, and trading, the ultimate distraction. I told myself I was building wealth. Reality, I was just gambling with better branding. I bought Doge at the top, diamond-handed Luna all the way to the zero. Spent nights minting NFTs nobody wanted and refreshing trading charts like they were lottery tickets. I would convince myself I was doing research, but all I was really doing was avoiding the hard work of building something real. That's the speculation trap. It feels productive, it looks exciting, but it's just motion, not movement. And until you build something that actually lasts, you are just renting confidence from the market. After failing 4 times, I started to notice the pattern. Every business I tried fell apart for the same 3 reasons. Number one is the value wasn't clear or big enough. I didn't control the moving parts, and I blended in with everyone else. That's it. It wasn't bad luck, it wasn't the wrong idea, it was broken business fundamentals. But the good news is, once you see the pattern, you can actually fix it. And I fixed it. I changed everything. That's when I built the Middleman business. I stopped trying to be product or the service or the talent. I became the bridge, the person in the middle who connects two sides and makes the system run smoother. Every big company in the world is just a smarter middleman. Uber connects drivers and riders. Airbnb connects guests and hosts. Amazon connects buyers and sellers. And the reason it works so well is because Middleman controls the value flow. They fix three problems that kill most businesses. They create value by saving people time or increasing results. They control key parts of the process: data, relationships, and experience. Everything is in their hands. And they differentiate by doing it faster, cleaner, or cheaper than anyone else. Once I understood that, I built a simple 5-step framework around it. Number one, fix the value equation. Don't sell small wins, sell transformation. In my agency, that meant shifting from finding influencers to running campaigns that increase conversions in specific market. Now I could easily charge 5K for that. Number two, control the core functions. The less you rely on the outside tools or platforms, the safer you are. I stopped depending on the random software and freelancers and started handling the critical parts myself: matchmaking, communication, contracts. Everything was handled by me, and it gave me leverage. If a platform shut down, my business didn't. Number three, create unique mechanism. You need something that makes your process feel yours. For me, that was an influencer fit score, a system I built to match brands and creators based on data, not guesses. Suddenly, I wasn't another agency. I had a method, and people buy methods. Number four, solve expensive problems. Most creators chase easy problems. I went for the costly ones. Brands waste millions on bad influencer deals that don't convert. That's not nice to have problem. That's $1 billion leak. When you solve that, you don't have to justify your price. Number four is build relationship modes. I stopped being transactional. Instead of one-off collabs and deals, I gave clients something worth staying for: detailed reports, transparent data, and exclusive access to my private creator network that no one else can access. If they left, they would lose all that. And that's how you make clients stick. The result of that is high value offer, control over my process, clear differentiation, and solving a $24 billion industry problem built on relationships that compound over time. And that's the Middleman business. You're not chasing trends, you're solving friction and getting paid every time money moves from one side to another. First month, 3 clients at 5K each. 6 months later, 80% retention, and within a year, we are at 50K per month. Not from hype, but from fixing fundamentals. Because at the end of the day, it's not about starting the right business, it's about building it the right way. Now, let me give you your action plan. You don't need another video, you need a plan you can start today. Today, you'll write down every part of your business that you actually control and every part that you don't. Then you will calculate your real hourly rate, see how much your freedom is actually worth. This week, you'll find the most expensive problem in your niche, look up 10 businesses already paying to fix it, start shaping your unique way to solve it, and this month test your framework with 5 real clients. Listen to the feedback, adjust fast, and then double down on whatever works the best. That's it, no hacks, just momentum. Look, I spent 5 years learning this the hard way, not because I was lazy, but because I kept chasing business models instead of mastering business fundamentals. You're not behind, you're not missing a secret, you just need to stop falling into the same 3 traps I did. And if you want to go deeper and learn how to start your own influencer marketing agency, the model that finally worked for me, watch this video next. And until then, hit a like, subscribe, and comment your biggest takeaway from this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.